So today I'm out in the backyard and it's time to set up one of these unconventional clotheslines, not like the neighbor has blowing in the back, in the wind in the backyard there behind me. For this one I need one central pole, and there's a configuration of metal on the top that sort of looks like the capital I. Has a piece welded on in the middle for it to stand up on. You'll see after I get the hole dug. Alright, so right now we're going to cut off the metal pipe that I'm using for the central trunk of this clothesline. Alright, so right here you can see on top of the soil, on top of the first brick, I put down another one perpendicular, and I'm going to fill in the hole here around the pipe with rocks, nice and tight to help keep it secure, and I'll even hammer a big spike down through that second hole, probably a couple pieces of those offcuts that I just cut from the pipe. That'll help secure it here and keep it from wiggling and moving all over the place. Now in time, I hope to have all of this filled into the level of this bricks, which makes it more than 2 feet. So that'll make it nice and secure here. Alright, so now that I got that done and received a few more minor burns to my forehead from flying metal, the next part is to drill holes. This is the crossbar. I need about 4 holes on each side before it hits the middle bar, and they need to line up down this end on this crossbar, so that I can string rope back and forth and make a clothesline out of it. It's a pretty big bend here on this lower section, but I don't see that being a major problem. So let's get the drill out and start drilling holes. Alright, so I have a piece of board that's 5.5 inches long. Overall length per side is about 23 inches. So 5.5 will give me 4 nicely spaced holes onto this. So the next thing I need to do is start drilling holes. After getting the initial holes done, the pilot holes, I went back with a step bit that's meant for drilling metal, titanium lined, I got from Canadian Tire. I drilled out all the holes again, making them much larger, as you can see here. I'm trying to ream them out, meaning I tried to make the holes as smooth edged on the around the edges as I could. I tried to make them as it could take as much sharpness out of the hole edges as possible. And I'll go back again now in a minute with a metal file and try to dull down the edges a little bit more. But for the most part, our clothesline is now up and done. Need to line it, of course, with clothesline, but all the metal working, all the hard stuff is now done. Now it's only the easy stuff left. Let's see if I can get you a wide shot here. Alright, so this is our clothesline, our main frame. It needs more support than the ground, of course, but it's meant to be able to pivot as you need it to take the wind. As time goes by, I'll put more fill here, and this will get more support as it goes. I put concrete around it in the hole if I could, if I had it. If I don't have it, can't use it. So the next thing to do is string the line back and forth. So this is threading the line through the holes. So just in case you couldn't see it that well, starts on the outside corner down there and just keeps running back and forth down through here, around the back and forth like sewing stitches. Now it's unfortunate that this metal bar was bent, but that really doesn't matter all that much. It's bent, but the lines will still run straight enough. I have to check level on this. Something has gone slightly wrong, or it seems like it anyway. It seems like it's leaning out, but we get a fair bit of air movement in this area, and this should work fairly well to help dry our clothes and cut costs a bit. So that's the end of another video. I've decided to keep my schedule kind of randomized. I've decided to keep my schedule kind of randomized. That'll help make subscribing actually worthwhile for something, but it takes some stress and pressure off of me to produce videos by a certain point in time. Because the truth is, I'm only doing this for a hobby. I'm interested in this type of home reno work and DIY work and such. And making videos is interesting to me, has been for a long time. Not putting me out on display so much, but I've always been kind of interested in this. But if I try to stick to a schedule, I can see it getting stressful and easily missing days. lot of work, a lot of things on the go. Not all of it is worthy of a video. So I figure it's better to put out a video when I can, when I have one, instead of promising you a scheduled video at a certain day, at a certain time, and then not being able to meet that deadline. Maybe in time I'll get to that point, but I'm not to that point yet. But if you like this video or any of my videos, give me a thumbs up. It helps encourage me to keep going. Subscribers, I know subscribing doesn't really gain you much benefit. You gotta sign in and everything to check, see when I've uploaded. It's just as easy to make a quick search and see what's newest on my video list. But it helps tell me how many people are actually watching my videos. The analytics are good for so much, but they're not good for that much. Comments are always welcome. Hello, Kate Breton. Be glad to hear from anybody who wants to say anything. I can take criticism fairly well, so don't worry about being too blunt. Comments, questions, it's all welcome. And if you want to share to help me make this channel more, make it better, make it bigger, then go ahead and toss it out on Facebook or whatever you're connected to. I'm okay with it. It gets me a bit more exposure. Alright, so that's it for now, and Donnie, you're not getting it. I'm not saying it. I'll see you for the next project. How about that, Donnie? That better? My buddy Donnie's always making fun of me, saying next time I'm down in my shop. Well, this is it for this project. So have a good one.